Oh, didn't realise it was so muddy. But onwards. Yeah. I'm now videoing on a hillside somewhere near a place called Bowlerstown, which is a little hamlet west of Rye. There's look how nice the countryside is around here. It's really nice around here. And so anyways, been another one of them weeks where it just feels like nothing goes right. So I decided to relax by taking a trip out into the countryside, despite the fact that it actually pelted it down on Thursday at some point. Oh. I just hope it's not as muddy. Whenever observing temperatures when I'm in my car on the way to work, the coldest part of any journey happens to be Bowlerstown, because it's on a west facing hill basically, so the sun doesn't really hit it till later in the day, and out on the marsh because of the winds. Actually, some of the winds are up here right now, and as you can probably hear, it's a little bit blustery, so I suspect that we've got another storm coming later. So this is why I want to get steps count done, trip to Bexhill done. I want to do Burns week, as in Rabbie Burns. So I've got to find one of his poems and read it as I wait for a haggis to turn up. They don't have pipe bands in Weatherspoons. It's not an I don't endorse places, it's just fact to life that I go there sometimes because I want to find something unusual and it's cheap. But I never find one of my favourite pints in there. Again, because they will not sell out their principles to do it. So I've got to find somewhere in Bexhill that sells a pint of Harvey's. I shouldn't have said it, but yeah, that's saying like that. Oh, keep being hit by branches. And if anybody asks, why did you mention two things that you to lots of people, and I go, well, fact to life, I use them. Fact to life, I dig what they do. But I'm not. But basically, I'm not sponsored by anyone. I'm not really with anyone. It's just a fact about me. Fact about life. There's some more countryside. I'm just gonna have to. Ooh, this bit's really muddy. Have to find some more of this. Only trouble with public footpaths in winter, they essentially become little streams. I'm also having to use the fence to guide myself down because the pathway is that's a bit glommy there. As I said last week, there's at least several different words for mud in Sussex, so we tend to cop a lot of it. As soon as a bit of rain falls, there's the sunrise again. I took a picture of it this morning from a bit further up the road at a place called Rye Foreign. Although Rye Foreign actually extends past Bowlerstown to all the way to Playden, which is near Rye, which is Doomsday Village. Playden being next door to Rye. Rye, I think, belonged to an abbey before about 1247 or something like that. Another interesting thing regarding Rye is it wasn't originally a sink fort. It became one a wee bit later on, maybe around that point, at the same time as Winchelsea. That's a fact I didn't allude to not last week, but the week before. I didn't allude to it. Mate, I would write a book about it, but I think someone's already done it. I don't know what book it is, but they've probably already written it. Well, if we just... Interesting mechanism there. We just leave this field. Look at that. Yeah, as soon as the weather dries up, we get hose pipe ban. All they say, oh, we're leaking. I think I'm about to come up to a little problem. It's a very squelchy one. So I think, right, what am I going to do? I think the first thing I've got to do is grin and bear it, I think. Oops. And just going along the edge so I don't get as wet. But yeah, there's, told you, public footpaths around here become like creeks. The streams are saying. Goes underneath here. So if we just, I think we managed to get past it without getting too damp. We must do something about some of these public footpaths. And there's another field. Probably can't access it. If we just focus over here, I think. Take the thorn out of my trousers. So, don't want thorns in my favourite trousers. So then they stop being my favourite trousers. If we go up here, should start going uphill, but I might have to stop filming if it gets a bit arduous, because again, mud, stones, people's horses, that sort of thing. Well, I just got to go up this hill now. Another footpath that goes over towards Playden. I don't tend to use it, so I tried it once and I think it was blocked. We just come up here a bit. Just going to check what time it is. So it must be about 8 o'clock by now. Well, 8:60. I better get a move on. I've got precisely half hour before I get got precisely half hour to get the train. I think I better get going. I'm just gonna see how I left that there. Seems to be some storm damage from that. We've had a few storms this winter, That one from last week, was it Thursday? Or was it Friday? I think it must have been either one of them 2 days. Needless to say, a couple of trees have come down, so we're probably going to cop another storm tonight, into tomorrow, maybe into Tuesday. I've got a couple of ideas for the next few weeks, so I can practice using this, so I can get good at it, because it's one thing putting a bit of yourself in, but it's quite another managing to get people to engage with you if what you're trying to do doesn't quite turn out right. I don't know what fields this is, but Bowler's Town's just over there. But we go up here, and there's another little field, and there's a field I sometimes traverse to get up here. It's a little bit further up, I think. I prefer go uphill, not go down and up. Just uphill, get it out of the way, job done. But right, I think let's have a bit more countryside through there. Oh, this bit's iffy. So I'm just gonna shut down now, and hopefully next time I'll probably be filming somewhere else, basically.